just thought I would talk while I'm preparing my birds' green food. I prepare kale, broccoli, parsley. Well, parsley I do different days. I do kale, broccoli, snap peas, bell pepper, and carrots. I prepare these like 5 days worth at a time that I feed my birds every morning. And so I'm out, and so I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk to you while I do it, because I just thought I get tired of, I just get tired of being by myself, having nobody to talk to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love being alone. I love my alone time. I'm not lonely, but sometimes you just need to talk to somebody else, you know? Sorry, I'm getting my stuff out of the fridge here. So anyway, I thought maybe I would just talk. And sometimes when I'm doing this kind of thing, my parrot will start meowing, and I thought it might be kind of fun for you to hear that. It's pretty silly. He's a pretty silly guy. I love him. But he's silly. And another really crazy thing is my cats beg. My cats think that it's really fun to come around, and I throw them like the end of a carrot or something that I'm not eating, and they just think that's the coolest thing. They chase it, and I figure, well, I guess it could be worse, you know, it could be edible. It won't hurt them. So, yeah, I have some weird pets. So today is, oh, there he goes. He's going to start in here pretty soon. Meow. If I start meowing, he might do it too. Okay, I'm going to throw this little end of the carrot for my kitty. Oh, there he goes. They're so weird. I have weird pets. And my stupid conure insists on making that god-awful noise 24/7. He's hormonal, so that's part of the issue. So I cut up my carrots into like little pieces, and one goes to my parrot and the other one goes to my conure. He's smaller, so he doesn't need as many. So that's what we're doing. This little stub is going to make 4 days worth, which is kind of cool. And I'll just do one more little one. It's actually really warm where I live today. I live on the Central Oregon coast, and usually the hottest it gets is maybe, well, it has been over 100, but usually it's just like for a couple of days in the summer, in August. Today is supposed to get up to 81, which is hot. That's hot for here. Because the thing is, people here we don't have air conditioning in our homes, and you know, some people do. They have those splits, those whatever they're called, splits, heater things, which is a new thing, but we just don't normally have heat waves. So it's always kind of a novel thing. I try to, in the morning when I get up, I try to open my sliding glass door and let some cool air in to cool it off before it gets hot, because I know it's going to get hot. And I used to be able to I have a door here that goes to my bedroom, and then there's another door on the other side that goes to my art studio. But I can't open that because I can't let my kitties in my art studio. I would have such a mess if those cats went in there. It'd be terrible. So it's going to be a little different this year. I'm not going to be as cool. So I usually open it up and open the door. I have a sliding glass door in my studio, so I usually open that and get a nice breeze going through, but not this time. So there, I got my bell pepper all cut up into 5 days worth. From conure, he's the one who eats those. They'll have their little preferences. So yeah, I'm just kind of staying in the house. I know a lot of people, oh, let's go to the lake. It's like, no, let's just stay in the house and stay cool. I'm just not adventurous sort anymore. I used to be. I don't know what happened. I got old. I got old, and you know, 2 years ago, oh God, almost 3 years ago, and this November, end of November, it'll be 3 years ago that I fell and broke my kneecap. So that was not fun. Or, wait a minute, I gotta make sure I caught the right amount here. One day, 2, 3, one more. So I'm not as adventurous as I used to be. You know, I used to work retail and run my ass off all day long. I worked in apparel for years, and you know, I was just running all over the store. And then I went into electronics and had a smaller space to run around in. So I just, when I quit, it's been over 20 years ago. I cannot believe it's been over 20 years since I quit that hellacious job. But since I quit, I just have become kind of sedentary, more than I'd like to say, than I like to think I am. I think it was because I used to live with this guy who was German, and he, you know, in Germany they walk everywhere. In Europe, because everything's closer than in the United States, so they walk to their stores or their bakery, or you know, they have all the different shops. And so he used to nag me about walking, but I had just quit 7 years of running my ass off for 9-10 hours a day, 5 days a week, where I was just exhausted, and it just felt so good to just sit and do nothing, read books, you know. And then I found Facebook, and that was the end of that. Oh God, that was probably the worst and best thing. Anyway, so yeah, I don't move my butt nearly enough, and now I don't have any friends who like to go for walks anymore. So, you know, I'm 71, and most of my friends are that or older, and they're just not into it. So I just sit here and go, well, shit. My son got married. My youngest son got married last weekend, and it was in a different town, a bigger city, and we had to walk everywhere. I was like, oh my God, I'm so out of shape. It was terrible. I mean, I had, one day it was like 5,000 steps, which isn't that big a deal, but for me, it's usually, if I'm lucky, if I get maybe 2,000, it was a lot. It was wonderful. It was a beautiful wedding. It was so much fun. It's just so nice to be in an atmosphere full of love and support. Yeah, we had a wonderful time. I'm really happy for him. I love his wife. I just love her. She's like a daughter to me. She always will be. Okay, one, I gotta keep track of 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can get all of these out of this. So yeah, it was a great wedding. Met some really nice people, and had a good time. Okay, there's all the kale. These kale pieces are probably going to be dead by the time I get back to them. So much as I hate to do it, I'm going to sacrifice those. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And I keep looking at the wrong part of this phone because it's really hard to look at that dot. I'm sorry, it's just really hard to look at a dot when you see a human. So anyway, if I'm not looking in the right place, you know why. Okay, that can go away. Now the broccoli, that's the messy one, but it's good for them. They eat better than I do, I have to say. I mean, I eat okay, but I don't eat enough vegetables, to be honest. I go through spurts. I mean, I like vegetables better than fruit, which is weird. I never thought that would be me, but I do. Oh my God, will you shut up over there? I'm gonna go give them a couple of pieces of broccoli. Maybe I'll shut him up. think it's a treat. Lancelot, my parrot, doesn't usually like broccoli or that kind of thing. 1, 2. But sometimes if it's like this, he thinks it's like a treat. Gotta trick him. 3, meow. He's gonna start meowing now. Meow. 4, 1 more little bit. So I just cut up these little broccoli florets and divide them up into manageable sizes, and there we go. So now I'm done with all these. Really doesn't take that long. I got some corn on the cob the other day that I have to cook. Keep forgetting. I don't remember how to do it in the microwave. It's really hard in my weird kitchen that I have to boil water. My burner takes forever to heat up, and it works, but then I worry about the cats jumping up on it. They never have, but sure as I say that, they will. So anyway, there now. These little things are all ready for 5 more days. In the morning, and then they get blueberries and some birdie bread, and that's what they do. So that took me 12 minutes, which is something I've always wondered how long it takes. All right, well, hope to see you soon. Talk to you later.